Hi friends, it's been so long I have stopped making videos. I am restarting it again. I hope I do videos very often. Today I want to tell you about cyber frauds, which is very alarming topic always, which we should be aware of. India is upgrading itself in digital terms through digital banking, usage of e-commerce platforms, and availability and accessibility of internet. At the same time, we are very prone to these digital attacks, what we call as cyber attacks or cyber crimes. Fraudsters use loopholes and human psychology through various tactics like phishing, OTP or UPI frauds, loan scams, identity theft, and increasingly the digital arrest. So all these ways what they are using are rely less on frauding skills and rely more on manipulation of fear and trust. So who are the vulnerable sections who are very prone to these attacks? First one is elderly people, and second one rural population, and third is job or loan seekers. So elder people, though they are digitally illiterate, but they are having the sustained savings in banks or somewhere. And always fraudsters get their bank get bank details of everyone one or the other way, and finally they set the target according to their convenience and according to the savings what people are having. So this is the way they are becoming very prone, and they are making money out of our fear, greed, and urgency. How? I'll tell. First is fear. If we get any call from any anonymous number, if we feel sometimes we'll understand it is a cyber call, some fraud is going to happen, so we'll get fear. In that fear, we, instead of reporting it to someone, we tend to give our details whatever they ask. Second one is our greed. Our greed for money. If we get any message that we are getting a lottery or we are getting any gifts from anyone, we don't even think a second from where it is coming, how it is coming, how can it come to us only. We don't think. Simply we'll click on the link or we'll do whatever they want us to do. And third one is urgency. We are living in such a busy world that if someone asks about our bank details and any other details, maximum times, in many times, we tend to give our details without thinking a second why they are asking and all. Not only the uneducated people, even the same thing happens with educated people, and under the sustained psychological pressure. So these people are making money out of that, and from this we can understand, and it is showing how deeply criminals are exploiting the human behavior. And if I see what are the various reasons and why we are not able to prevent these crimes. First one is delay in reporting. If we take two cases, first one is a bank employee who lost 72 crores from by nearly 36 transactions, but we are not able to find and we are not able to recover the money because he reported it very late. And if we take second case, a lady lost a money of some lump sum amount, but she was able to recover it back because of her swift actions whenever it happens, because that 24 hours window, within the 24 hours when the crime happens, it is very important for the police to chase and find the fraudster. So if we delay reporting it, the loss is irreversible. And second one is customer data. It is often changing the hands across the banks. It will circulate. In the same way, fraudsters also are getting our details in from some or the other way. And third one is cyber police are always under equipped with technology, whether it is technology or workforce or anything, they are always under equipped. So with this, leaving the victims trapped under bureaucratic delay and losing the chance to recover the money. So lack of advanced tools, technology, skilled training, and skilled workforce, making the cyber police as a symbolic entity rather than protecting symbolic entity rather than helping India to come out of this digital arrest and all. And third one is institutions have failed to keep in pace. Like banks, we have given our money, banks are entrusted with the citizens' money for the protection. But banks are limiting their roles by simply giving advisories, but not actually taking care. This is giving the way for the mule accounts with weak KYC norms continue to thrive. And next one is there are so many cases are getting reported in the police stations, but the actual number of crimes happening are far more. People are avoid reporting due to the stigma and lack of faith. So this systematic apathy, both from banks and cyber police, has emboldened the criminals and eroded trust and credibility on the and threatening the credibility of India's digital economy. If we see what are the various ways how uh, cyber frauds are happening, what are the various ways they use? First one is phishing, like data sharing by seeing through emails or SMS, etc., and by downloading any malicious apps which make us to give our mobile access to someone like cyber criminals. And next one is job and loan scams are scams. Those people are becoming prey for these cyber criminals because job seekers, they are very in a need to get a job, to seek a job. So if they get any message or any email or any phone call that they are getting job if they paid this much amount, without thinking we tend to pay because of their necessity. And same thing happens with loan scams also. And OTP or UPI frauds, we tend to give or tell our OTP or UPI frauds if someone calls and asks. And identity theft, I already told you, our Aadhaar card, PAN card numbers, everything is getting circulated in the economy across various banks, various institutes. In the same way, fraudsters also getting our details. And next one is most alarming is digital arrest. In this digital arrest, what will happen? We fraudsters call us like a police personnel or any other income tax agencies or government agencies, and will ask us some details, and they continue to be in call with us, and they show their fake identities and all to make us believe them. And they will make us fall in a trap that we are stuck in a case. So we'll be so scared and we'll be in fear. In that fear, we'll be in a thinking that if we pay this much of amount, we can come out of that case or something. So in that hurry, we tend to pay how much ever they will ask, we'll give off. So this is the digital arrest which is happening nowadays more. So what are the solutions for that? If we want our digital economy strong enough, and we want our cyber police and their actions from reactive to proactive, it is only possible through artificial intelligence and machine learning. First one is personalized transaction profiles. How? If banks adopt this algorithms, various algorithms which we will use in artificial intelligence and machine learning, if they adopt those type of things, AI can map the unusual patterns and abnormalities, then it will trigger alerts and regular confirmations and temporarily block the account until verified. Because there is an account where we won't see much transactions, but at some point of time, because of these cyber frauds, in a minute or in an hour, so many transactions are happening, so much of money is coming into crediting into the account, and so much of money is debiting from the account. So AI can find that abnormality and can report it very early. It will be very helpful to find. And second one is cross institutional monitoring. Both banks, payment systems and telecom providers should be very alert, and they can use AI enabled fraud intelligence and early detection networks, which can help us to tackle these cyber crimes. And third one is empowering cyber police. It is very important. We are seeing cyber criminals are much updated than our institutions. They're updating themselves according to the updating the technology. But cyber police are always under equipped with so many things. So we should empower cyber police. AI offers real time detection and automated alert for the enforcement, allowing them to take a swift action within the crucial, I told you, 24-hour window. So then policing will become faster, more agile, and citizen friendly. And they can give the toll free numbers for the cyber attacks. So many things, awareness campaigns they can conduct. So all these things will help us again to find the fraudsters and to reduce the digital arrests especially. And third one is strengthening accountability of banks, because cyber fraudulence or cyber criminals are always invisible. We don't know from where they are doing, how they are doing, who are they doing. So always invisible. So we must adopt AI driven monitoring and plug KYC gaps. We should make KYC norms very strict. We should not allow the bank accounts, especially the mule accounts which are with very weak KYCs, and explore blockchain for secure and tamper proof customer data management. If we follow these reforms, adopt these reforms with consistency, for sure, our India's digital economy will shift from vulnerable to resilient, where technology and trust work together to protect every citizen. This is what I want to tell you, and I hope you understand about cyber attacks and various ways how they'll commit, and who are the vulnerable sections who will become targets for the cyber people, and the reforms which we can implement to come out of these cyber frauds, etc. I hope you understand. If you feel anything wrong, and if I went anywhere wrong, please comment in the comment box. Thank you.